there's what body filler life looks like. I think I got one more coat left on the quarter. So you can see over here how it goes up to right there, okay? Right there. This side over here, I need that equal. So that dark spot right there is actually metal. That's a high. So I need to just swipe out that little bit right there. So re-skim that one time, literally a skim coat, and then block all that out. You can see we got our body line back in it using the guide coat. Get that skimmed out, and then hopefully move on to hand blocking with 80 grit. All of this has been knocked down with 80 grit on the DA and roughed out. Move on to hand blocking with 80 grit, straighten it out, and then go up here to the roof. Get the roof done around the antenna, and then we will finally be done with the body work on the body. Still got 2 front doors to work. So I'm thinking I might make it today. I might get this thing in dolphin glaze. Primer's not gonna happen again, but I might actually get this thing in dolphin glaze before the end of the day. So I'm gonna keep slinging dust, getting dirtier than I already am. I'm gonna wear home freaking half a gallon of body filler dust probably, but I'm gonna keep on slinging, baby, hacking and packing. Alright, so got all of our body filler blocked out, straightened out. Only thing we got left is dolphin glaze and all of that. All of that is finally done. Ching, besides dolphin glaze and blocking all that out. So we are going to move up here to our roof and get our antenna off of here, and then start slinging some filler up here. So I popped it out yesterday with my hands. It actually was not bad. You can see inside here where it's easy to get to. That is where your antenna is bolted. Remove that one and body work the roof, and then dolphin glaze the roof from that side where we didn't do it all the way over. Dolphin glaze this whole pillar, and dolphin glaze the back quarter and this door, and then we're moving on to primer. But it's probably not gonna be today, but let me get back at it. What I should do is body work this out front so that as the neighbors ride by, they can be like, what is he doing? Just about to body work the roof of my Tahoe. So, oops. This is not how you do customer work, by the way. You probably shouldn't be walking on your customer's vehicle. That's a good thing about these totals, man, is you can tear the windshields up, you can stand on them, everything. So this is the area we're gonna body work. I beat out some of that dents. We're gonna swipe everything out. So I'm about to scuff everything out with 80 grit to prepare it for body filler, and then we're gonna swipe all this out, block this out, and then move on to primer. So it's nice to have a platform up here to work and not have to lean across the side. So let me get at it. Alright, so we got it in here, got it taped up, and now it is primer time. So I'm not going to show y'all how to tape up and how to drop plastic, because if you go back a couple videos to the Fox Body series, if you look for the playlist Chicago Grudge Car, we went over how to mask a vehicle, how to back tape, how to face tape, and we went in depth on how to mask your project up for paint. So we're not going to go over that again today, being we just went over it. Not going to bore the people that are here every single day for these videos. If you're new to the channel, definitely check that out. So some areas we're not putting primer on, because anywhere we put primer, we're got to sand it back down with 320. So I'm not trying to just prime the whole entire panel for no reason. I will feather edge out all of my lines. Now on the Fox Body, when we primed it, we primed the whole panel, every panel. So what I will do is after we get done priming this one, and we go to do the sanding and stuff tomorrow, I will try to go over a little bit with y'all on, you know, what you need to do. Like this area right here, all of this is not getting primer. There's gonna be a nice hard line right here, kind of. We're gonna try to fade it into it, but it still will be a hard line. All right, there you go. We got the Tahoe in primer finally. It is messy. I had to fill in some pinholes that the Dolphin Glaze did not get. I mean, this is a lot of body filler. You know, this area right here, we didn't really put primer on because we didn't do no body work. We hard lined it across the bottom. That's probably gonna make a lot of people lose their freaking mind. But as long as you move that hard line when you're sanding it, you'll be okay. I'll go over that whenever we go to do it. Got all of that primered out, so everything's primered, so it's starting to look back like a freaking vehicle now, just in primer. This thing has been a monster freaking project, and I am glad to see this thing finally, the shell of it in primer. We still got a long ways to go. You can see this mess right here. So what happened is we were spraying, and I don't know if you'll see it on the GoPro footage if you put the GoPro Pro footage up, and my spray pattern started slowing down and it wasn't spraying a lot. So I was messing with it, and what it was is there's a piece of trash in there because I don't really clean that gun out. And so I had cranked up the flow and the trash shot out. When the trash shot out, following the trash was a ton of flow. So it all of a sudden put a big nasty run in there. So I layered that up. We might have some issues here. Normally when you get a run like that fat and primer, it creates gas bubbles inside of it, little tiny pinholes. So sometimes when you sand this down, it'll have little pinholes in it, and you'll need to go back and spot in a little primer in that. So if that does happen, it's easy to spot in. But again, we hard lined it down there, so we ain't got to be blocking primer. We don't need to, and we got all of our pillar primed out. So we'll need to roll all of our edges, smooth all of our edges out. So all the roof's done. You can see we cut it back there, pretty much where we stopped the primer at right there. We're gonna go a little past that on the white, and then we're just gonna hardline it. We're not even painting this whole roof. So this series is gonna trigger a lot of people that do this professionally. So, and I don't think I'm actually even gonna paint the whole bumper. I was thinking about that yesterday. I don't want to deal with taping the pad, the sensors, all around it. So I think what we're gonna do on the bumper is we're gonna paint this half, and we're gonna paint it up to right here, and then we're gonna do a melt in here on this. I think we're just gonna melt that. That way we don't have to paint that part of the bumper, because this is a lot. She's tired, she's dirty, she's ready for a bath, she's ready to be cleaned and put back together. I can tell you that. So we got all this crap right here, how this is wore out. I don't know what's going on with this, honestly. I don't know if this stuff is gonna buff off or if this is light scratches from like crash tape. We're gonna try to put the buffer on it. Hopefully it will buff off. So these I'm not really worried about because I can paint them, but I hate to have to replace the back glass. I mean, I know the glass is messed up. Like this glass is fine, but then this glass over here, if you watch one of my earlier videos, I showed you how it's got nicks in it. So this is actually gouges in the glass from where it rolled over. So if that bothers us at a later date, we will replace it. But then on this side, you know, on this one, you got gouges in here. But we can paint these or wrap them with black vinyl. We'll probably just wrap them with black vinyl, honestly, instead of painting them. I don't know. We'll see. So this is a lot of paint work. But yeah, it is Friday afternoon. That's where we're at. Wrap this Tahoe video up for this weekend. This weekend we're going to be doing a lot on the race trailer, and we have Monday off for 4th of July. So happy 4th to everybody. Hope you have a safe, wonderful weekend. Get out there in your garage, do some projects, don't be scared, mess stuff up, try things, learn, push yourself outside of your comfort zone. So with that being said, I will catch y'all on Monday when we block this thing out, wash it, and get this thing back into the booth for paint, hopefully on Wednesday. Thanks y'all, and see you on the next one.